Henderson cuts it out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Tries a shot! Yes, it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And he welcomes it in. He's onside. He could be in. Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the shot! And he's following up! Endrick is flagged offside. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well read, nice interception. Now that's well seen too. James, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Can he put it away? He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that's it. That was always it of a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, good ball. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free, and he was alert to it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Palmer! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Palmer deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Modric. And here's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Endrick. Shifted upfield.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's... Jackson! Oh, that was no routine save.
Jackson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
There'll be 3 minutes at a time.
Endrick going about things with real menace. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And Alexander-Arnold. The fullback is in acres of space here. Good read, needed to be. Rudiger gets over and into... And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Over to the left.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. What a letdown.
Great hit! And one more try! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
What we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Modric.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedro Neto gets his pass away. Danger averted for now. Oh, some tackle that. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that could set him on his way. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto, he's found a way through. Howson gets good distance on it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
The goal scorer after 77 minutes is number 16, Endrick.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Gonzalo, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Kvaratskhelia. Modric. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. He'll try to keep this alive. Dembele. It's Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Hakimi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Kvarat. Great hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let...
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kvaratskhelia, Hakimi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Gently done. Oh, he's not going to get... Hits one! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Pinches it off him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alaba. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He could be in here. Bellingham. Back when it goes. Header! Dispatched clinically. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior. The fullback is in acres of space here, and he's being shifted off it. Vitinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ramos. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Alaba. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella...
Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the hit! Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And we hit half-time. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. No changes at the interval from either side. Rudiger. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Kvaratskhelia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he spark a counter here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi. Hakimi. Modric. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Bellingham, good position out wide. Hakimi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Decent hit!
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Another save.
70 987.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele and the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gonzalo Ramos demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21, le numéro 10. À leur place,
Camavinga.
le numéro 3.
He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, they're just one.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just...
Can he finish? In for the pieces! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And again! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save. So their fourth quarter of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, played right into his path. Now can he find a finish? Can he put it away? Not pretty, but...
Il y aura 6
ended
minutes
up
de
in
temps
no man's
additionnel.
land. Oh, this looks sharp. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Alaba. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it. And that will be it. Madrid can